So here's a reminder that mindset is literally everything. How you just change that is up to you. For example, I was doing actually a gratitude manifestation meditation the other day, and it was so profound. I was in tears. I was literally crying, like sobbing. Anyone that looked at me was probably like, is she okay? Is she sad? But no, there were tears of pure like happiness, like pure joy. But it was like so intense, and it was like energy was just being released. But it was just when it clicked to me that emotions have no real meaning, but the meaning you give it, like it's true. Emotions are neutral. It's just the story that you're telling yourself, the story attached to that feeling, the meaning you're giving that feeling. That's what makes the difference of it being sad or not, you know, or good tears or sad tears. And this brings me back to earlier. I was really just contemplating the excitement, like just thinking about how exciting having a goal is. Like when you have a goal, and I used to like have a goal before, and it's like, I want it now, I want it now, I want it now. However, the real beauty of it is like watching it fruition, watching it unfold before your eyes. And the exciting part is you never know when or how it's really gonna happen. Like I remember I would do my little meditations, and I would be like, oh, it would be cool having like a corner unit in, you know, downtown Chicago. That would be sweet. I didn't know how, I didn't know what, but I would just envision it. I'd be like, you know what, it would be cool to live a certain way, or to have a cat, or it would be cool to visit this place or that place, or have this or have that. And first it comes down with the intention underneath. If we're talking about real manifestation, it's not really the thing, but the emotion that you think you're gonna receive, because that thing, you might think that thing is gonna bring you that emotion, but you might receive that thing and it might not bring you any true happiness or true fulfillment. True manifestation is when you let go of conditions or things that you think you want, and you focus more on like the emotion. And that's why whenever you're doing your manifestation or meditation, manifestation, or visualization, I always say, if this is for me or something better, because I only know what I know now, and I focus on the emotion, what I want to receive from that thing, and I kind of hone into that and that version of me. And that's the thing. That's the fun part, that you don't know exactly how it's gonna look. When you have so much control over things, you just like, especially if you've never really manifested something, like that you are like, wow, like this is really, like I can't believe it type. You don't really trust, you don't have that trust. 'Cause I remember for myself, I didn't really have that. I would meditate on it, or I would say I want this or want that or whatever, but like at first I never really had like a big, oh, like I made this, like I wanted this was in my vision board, and it happened. It actually happened, like before my eyes. Because once you get one thing, you start trusting more, and it starts becoming more and more exciting. But how I even got there, right, was a lot of letting go, a lot of trusting, a lot of visualization, meditation, letting go of, because you can manifest things, don't get me wrong. You can attract things into your life. You really can. But the thing is, true manifestation is fulfilling things that are authentic to you, not just because you think you want them. That's true manifestation at its core, when it's aligned with your soul. And just having that mindset shift, because when you're so mindset shift, not shit, mindset shift, just having that mindset shift is so crucial and so important, because if you're so like controlling the situation, or you're like, I don't have it now, I want it, you're stemming from lack. You're stemming from, I don't have it right now. You aren't allowing yourself to be open to receive all possibilities, because you're so like, I want that, and I want it that way, and I want it at this time. But just have that mindset shift that that's the fun part, that you do not know exactly how, when it's gonna happen. All you have to do is know what it is that you desire, if it's authentic to you, the emotions you want to attract. Like if you want abundance, right? If you want a certain thing, right? What is it about that you want? Like, do you just want it just because? Do you want it because you want to have the feeling of luxury? Do you want the feeling of security? Do you want the feeling of being able to, of freedom? You know, just align yourself with that. Those are the things, because abundance is who you are. So once you're able to kind of let go of those blocks and just become that version of you during your meditation and your visualization, just become that, hone into that version of you, start taking inspired action. That's one of the laws of the universe. And just have fun with it. Raise your vibration, have fun, because when you really have fun, things start aligning better, because you're raising your vibration much more. And so have fun with it. And just change that mindset that it will be, but you will get those things. And all you gotta do is really, like I said, align, just know exactly what it is, and let go of the control, let go of like all of that stuff that goes in your head, because sometimes we're so in our head. So just really letting go of that and just opening yourself up to receive what already is, because everything already exists. If you want it, it already exists. If you want a certain amount of abundance, it already exists. It's literally such a thin, invisible wall. It's literally just so like easy. It's just you're blocking it. And so you really just have to allow yourself to receive, open yourself up, let go of blocks, stories you're telling yourself. You can do that inner work. And I'm telling you, that's the fun part. Like when that stuff actually comes to you and you're just kind of in awe in a way, you will start trusting more and more. And you can start small. You can have your big manifestation goal, but also do little things, like little things to start trusting, you know, in the universe. Start trusting in God, in the universe, and your higher self, whatever you want to call it or refer it to. But start doing little things to kind of just get the ball rolling. And just know that as long as you do the inner work, as long as you do your visualization, your meditation, you have that vision, you become that person, that version of you that has those things will gravitate towards you. And also just acknowledging that you're gonna have to do some letting go. I talk about this all the time. Those things will gravitate towards you. They really will. And you will have those things. You will get them. You just have to literally just do those things. And it might be a little bit challenging, especially if you're like, you've never really, and I'm just saying that because I remember when I first started, certain things I would meditate, manifest, and I wasn't even sure, like there was some type of, I don't know how this is gonna happen. I'm not even sure if it's gonna happen, like way out of where I was. And just seeing how everything unfolded and how everything continues to unfold, your mindset starts shifting to like, it will happen. You want something, it can, and it is, and so it is. You just have to just open yourself up and just have that mindset shift that excitement of how it's gonna unfold. Like, I'm curious how, like, that journey is everything. Because once you receive it, once you have something, like you really want something and then you have it, that means after that, you already will have lived it. You know what I'm saying? And then you will do something else. You will have a different goal in mind. So just having and appreciating that moment of you like attracting that and becoming that version of you and doing that inner work, you will align with that. You will and just being in the moment when you have it then and appreciating it and having gratitude for it. Once you have already lived it, and I know this sounds confusing, but once you already lived it, you can then start manifesting more things because you have more trust. But it's just, also I think just having that, this is honestly just a message to really just have that mindset shift and really just have gratitude and just do that inner work, and you really will and can and deserve to have everything you desire. And it's really you just allowing yourself to receive it because it's already in existence. It's just really you putting in that work, that inner work, and just having fun with it and just shifting that mindset of like, I don't have it, to I'm curious, have that curiosity of I'm curious on how that's gonna unfold for me, and then just keep showing up as that version. So hopefully this helped. There was a lot of jibber jabber, but I think it will resonate with some of you. So I'll talk to you all in the next episode. Bye.